Big news out of Britain. The very person who led the Brexit department now thinks the UK should consider rejoining the EU. Philip Rycroft says the promises made on economics and immigration just haven't materialized. He highlights a significant hit to GDP since leaving the single market and calls the promised US trade deal an impossible dream. Rycroft also stresses the need for European solidarity for national security, especially with rising global tensions. While he admits it would be a long and windy road, this call comes amidst a growing debate, even within Labour, for closer EU ties. Plus, ongoing concerns at the European Parliament highlight issues for EU citizens in the UK and British citizens abroad post-Brexit. Is it time for Britain to rethink its European future? What's your take? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Huge news from Manitoba. Canada is about to get its first ban on social media for youth. Premier Wab Kinew has announced a proposed law to ban youth from both social media and iChatbots. This is a Canadian first. The government argues these platforms are intentionally designed to addict young people, leading to mental health struggles like anxiety and depression. What's unique? Manitoba is taking a wider approach by including AI, recognizing its similar risks, while details on age or enforcement are still pending. This move puts Manitoba ahead of other provinces and even the federal government in addressing youth online safety. What's your take on this bold move? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Mexico drops a bombshell about 2 U.S. agents killed in a crash. 2 U.S. federal agents recently died in a car crash in northern Mexico. Here's the shocker: Mexico's government says they were not authorized to participate in any local operations. Confirmed by the AP as CIA, they were reportedly returning from destroying a drug lab when their car went off a ravine, killing 2 Mexican officers too. Mexico's Ministry of Security stressed they were unaware of foreign agents operating on their soil, emphasizing Mexican law forbids it. This contradicts initial denials, as President Sheinbaum later admitted federal forces were involved. A complex situation with conflicting stories. What's your take on this? Let us know in the comments. If you'd like, you can support us on PayPal. Subscribe for more. A massive political shockwave is hitting Hungary. Incoming Prime Minister Péter Magyar just dropped a bombshell, alleging that oligarchs close to outgoing leader Viktor Orban are siphoning tens of billions of euros out of the country. He claims influential families have already fled, with others, like the Mesarish family, reportedly preparing to escape to places like Dubai, countries without extradition treaties. Magyar is urgently calling on law enforcement to freeze these allegedly ill-gotten assets and arrest those responsible before his government even takes office. This comes as Orban resigns from parliament, a move that's already unblocked a huge EU loan for Ukraine. Will this spark a full-blown anti-corruption campaign? What's your take on this dramatic shift? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on